Welcome to Kitchen Princess Bamboo, Japanese everyday food. Today, I will share with you how to make macaron. Making macarons gets such bad impression about being difficult to make. Yes, it is, unless you don't know the tips that I show you here. It took me more than a year to make perfect macarons. So let's get started. First things first, let's make almond paste. I want to make 2 colors of macaron shell at one time. Sift together ground almond and icing sugar twice. Add egg white to the almond mixture. Leave a little bit of egg white to adjust the consistency later. Mix that into a rather stiff paste. Don't overwork, otherwise the oil inside the almond might come out and goes greasy. Tint the pink paste with food coloring at this stage. Add a tiny amount of food color because you can't remove if it is too intense. Cover with plastic wrap while preparing the Italian meringue. Put sugar and water in a pot and start cooking over medium-low heat. Cook for exactly 2 minutes and the syrup look like this. Bubbles comes up from the bottom, all over the surface, a little bit sticky. Meanwhile, start whisking the egg white. Whip it up until just before stiff peaks form. Pour the hot syrup into egg white slowly. Keep the mixer running until the meringue comes to room temperature but still warm. Combine Italian meringue with almond paste in 3 steps. First, add a scoop of meringue to each bowl. Pour the meringue slowly using a spatula, like scooping the paste into the meringue. Run through spatula under the paste and run in the center. Mix until well combined at this stage. Add second scoop of meringue and fold like this. Run the spatula around the bowl and run the center. Mix until just combined. Add third and last scoop of meringue and mix to combine. The consistency of the batter is like this. When you drop the butter, it expands very slow. Maybe it is thicker than you think, but trust me, this is what you want. Set the 8mm round tip to a piping bag and put a half of the butter in it. I always use a template when I pipe macarons. Draw a 3cm diameter circle onto a cardboard using a wide end of piping tip. Place it underneath of the parchment paper. Set your tip 1 cm apart from the surface and pipe out the butter under the constant pressure and do not change the position of the tip. Release the pressure and slide out the tip. Continue piping until you use up the butter. Leave it until dry and form shell for 1 to 2 hours. The humidity in Japan is relatively high. It takes more than that sometimes. It depends on where you live how long will it take. Maybe shorter, maybe longer. But before baking all the macarons, I always bake 1 piece as a test. You don't want to waste all of your work, right? Cut out 1 macaron with parchment paper on and pop in 140 degrees Celsius oven. If the PA appears within 5 minutes, it is good to go. Bake for 14 to 15 minutes if the shell doesn't shake when you touch the shell. Meanwhile, make the filling. Melt the white chocolate in hot water bath. Add boiling heavy cream in 2 to 3 stages and mix with small whisk until homogenized each time. Add sake to give it a Japanese touch. Use a whisk one direction, otherwise the homogenized ganache will go grainy. Next, make raspberry jam. Put pureed raspberry and sugar and turn on the heat. Bring it to boil and cook until desired consistency. For macaron, you have to cook longer than usual jam. I always test with dropping a small amount of jam onto a bowl in an ice bath. If the jam holds its shape, it's done. Chill both of the fillings until use. Peel off from the parchment paper, line with them matched size one by one. Make a shallow indent with your thumb. Pipe the sake garnish and jam onto the shell. Sandwich with another shell. Line them into a container and chill overnight, and it's pretty much done. How was it? It's not an easy recipe, but worth trying. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. Tastes so rich and dense. I love it very much. You can make an edible gift in the holiday season. Give it a try and let me know how yours turn out. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you like it. And if you like it, please thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more delicious Japanese recipes. Thanks again and see you in a week. Bye!